All right, guys. So let's answer the age-old question: what the hell do women want? As as a guy, you probably ask yourself that question 1,000 times in your life. And I think most of us men are trying to figure out, or have tried to figure out our whole adult life. So that's what we're going to discuss today here on Resilient Man channel. I'm out for a hike. You can see got a beautiful stream, little brook here behind me as I stop for a moment. We're going to discuss here on Resilient Man channel what the hell women want. And I'm going to give you my answer to that question today here on Resilient Man channel. So stick around. We're going to have a little fun and maybe give you some good food for thought. You guys who are new to the channel, please hit subscribe, hit like, comment your thoughts, comment your take. I always enjoy reading the comments down there. Share it with your brother and stuff. So got a nice little brook there. Beautiful, beautiful spring day. We're out here for a hike. So let's go for a walk and we will discuss the tough question of what the hell women want. When you have tried to figure this out, there's many examples in dealing with women that a lot of guys end up confused and frustrated, and they simply don't know what to do to check off the boxes when it comes to figuring out what the hell women want. If they want you to be vulnerable, for example, but if you're too vulnerable, then you're seen as weak. And if you're seen as weak, a lot of guys get run over by women in their lives. They get taken advantage of, maybe cheated on, or usually there comes a point where the woman says peace out and she moves on. When you look at, say, these boss babes, these quote-unquote strong and independent women, they will tell you in a heartbeat, I do not need a man. I've got my own money. I'm successful in my own right. And I don't need a man. Quite frankly, I don't even want a man. And yet, when you date these women, a lot of times they want you to pay for everything, for example. And you're like, well, wait a second. You're a strong, independent woman. You're a boss babe, self-described. Shouldn't you split this with me? Shouldn't we, shouldn't this be more equal? And that's when she says, well, you're the man, and you should take on that role, that leadership role, and you should pay for everything. And you're like, well, wait a second, I'm confused because, you're strong and independent. Well, she's strong and independent. She's a boss babe when it's convenient for her. And when it's not convenient for her, she wants you as a man to be in that traditional masculine role, be the provider, be the protector. So, those are just a couple examples, but it's no wonder that a lot of men are confused, a lot of men are frustrated when it comes to women, and they ask themselves, what the hell do women want? A lot of guys, especially you married guys out there, I was married, I know what it's like. You try to check off the boxes with, the right house that she wants, and the furniture, and the car that she wants, and taking her on fancy trips, and out to fancy dinners, or whatever the case might be. Providing the lifestyle that she said she wants, that you provided. You checked off all the boxes and working your butt off to do it, and yet she was never satisfied. And in many cases, like a lot of married men, you're told it's not enough, you're not doing enough, and you scratch your head and think, what the hell does she want? What is it that is going to please her and make her happy? Well, Let me give you some food for thought here today. Okay? Instead of thinking about what she wants, I would put forth the idea of who gives a damn what she wants? Who cares what she wants? You should be focused on what you want as a man. You should be focused on framing the life that you want to have. You should be focused on going after the dreams, the goals, the aspirations, crafting the life that you want. Because more times than not, let's face it, most women don't know what the hell they want. And you can see an example of that anytime you go on social media. I mean, some of the things I just described. I'm strong and independent, but I want you to pay for everything. I want you to be traditional. We're all about being equal, but I want you to chase me. I want you to pursue me. All these different things, and so the other content that you see on social media, these women who were in marriages many times for a long time, 20, 25, 30 years, and they drank the Kool-Aid of feminism. They drank the Kool-Aid of social media and thought the grass is greener, and I can go back out into the world and chase Chad and be a strong and independent woman and have a great life. And then, of course, we all know the story, how it ends, because we see their videos later on social media of how I made a huge mistake. I had a great guy. I never should have left the marriage. Now I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 50s, I'm alone, I'm in financial straits. You know the story. I mean, we've all seen it. And of course, the guy, the husband that she walked out on, that she left the marriage, he moved on, usually found somebody who's about 10 years younger, and his life is fantastic now because he doesn't have to deal with that bitch anymore. But getting back to the main point of this message, it's about what you want. Never mind what the woman wants. It's about what you want. And let me expand on this, on what I mean by this. I'm not saying don't be concerned about on what the woman would like or that type of thing. I'm saying if you are focused on creating and crafting the life that you want through your frame, the woman is in your frame. She is in agreement with your goals. She's in agreement with where you are going. She's essentially perfectly comfortable with you leading, and she is following because she wants to. Then it doesn't matter what she wants because she's tied into what you want. We all know the stories, man. We all know the stories of, man, been over backwards for years and years and years. I have a buddy I just talked to. He's 63 years old. He was married for 30 years. They divorced about 3 years ago. Now, my question to him was, why the hell did you guys get divorced after 30 years? I mean, yeah, they had the usual marital, arguments or things like that. And he told me that she initiated the divorce, like a lot of women do, and she left the marriage. And the reasoning for it, she was bored. She was bored. She didn't want to be married anymore. And he told me the same old stories that I'm describing here. He spent years trying to please her, trying to make her happy, trying to check off the 297 list of things that were on her list and he could never make her happy. So it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So guys, change the frame. Change the question in your mind. It's not, what the hell do women want? It's, what the hell do you want? What the hell do I want as a man? What is the life that I want to craft for myself? And then look for the woman who, if you do want a woman in your life, look for someone who's going to complement that life, and filter out, very key point here, filter out any women who do not complement what you are trying to create in your life. So guys, those are my thoughts here today on what the hell women want. Like and subscribe to Resilient Man channel. I hope you've enjoyed the hike. Beautiful spring day here. A lot of pollen. Got about another week or so of heavy pollen, which is why I'm huffing and puffing. So like and subscribe. Comment your take on this topic and share with your brethren out there who could use some encouragement when it comes to men's topics and such. Guys, know your worth. Know and protect your peace.